Sound check. Test mic. 1, 2, 3. Last test. Last test. Almost going to start the stream. Last test. Alright. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So I have already pinned, so if there's anyone who wants to play a different build, a Necromancer minion build, so there you can check this out, the Demeolition Mages build guide video, which I already posted on my YouTube yesterday, so please check it out. So without any further ado, let's continue with our how many are they? Our 9 bonins. Right. So yesterday I was conducting some testing and I did some changes on my passive tree and I want to show what was the changes. So upon checking the I'm trying to understand how the mechanic work, especially this poison damage. And if you take a look on the poison, it is under the ailments. Ailments are damage over time. And because they are damage over time, they don't crit. Okay? So they don't crit. Let me take a look. From what I know, poison damage last talk Does poison damage crit? Why is it give me a second, let me turn this into, how do you turn this into black? Critical strikes. I know, where did I find it? Like from what I understand, the poison, basically for the ailments, they don't crit. They don't crit. But I'm just trying to make sure it's clear. Unless I'm going to skills or does it on the game? Oh, here. Whew. There you go. All hits have a chance. Okay, here. How come I missed that? Like it's already highlighted. So it's here. All hits have a chance to critically strike or crit, dealing much more damage than normal. Damage over time effects cannot crit. Okay, so the most common sources of damage over time are ailments such as ignite, bleed, and poison. So the node that I've been keep on investing on critical strike chance and critical strike multiplier is basically we are investing on a wrong node in order to really scale the poison damage of our skeleton rogues. Now that we have the lethal concentration, that we are now passing our own poison damage, which has a effectiveness of double the value depending on the value on your affix. This one is 1.9, so this is like approximately 1.9. So this is unlike on how in Diablo 4 or other game works. When you have this effectiveness or multiplier, you add this on the base 100% value. So supposedly this is adding 190. But here on Last Epoch, the way this effectiveness and these values work, the first 100 is the base damage. That is the base multiplier. So therefore, the increase is the 90%. Same thing with our rogues. I don't know if it's here, but maybe it's on the Last Epoch build tools, wherein the skeleton rogues has, I think, 100 effectiveness. Same thing with, I think we can check it out here. Mages, where is it? Here, Skeletal Mage cast Dreadbolt, which has a 150% added damage effectiveness. What it means is that when you add spell damage, the Skeletal Mages will scale that additive spell damage value with an additional 50%, not 150% in total. So 150% plus 50. So basically you're just minus 100, then that's your additional multiplier, which is I would say scaling factor, additional 0.5. So it's like 1.5 additional multiplier. But you don't add another one into it, like it will become 2.5. It's not like that. So yeah. So again, going back to the passive tree, so what I did is, it's just I don't have any other choice, but I need to spend this one in order to reach the 25 points in order to reach this node. So I need to invest 25 points before I can add the 6 points here. That's why I have now 31 points allocated on the acolyte. And this one is not really relevant, but this is an increased poison damage to us that we are now transferring at 90% more value because of the lethal concentration. Again, I think the maximum of that affix can add 210, so that's an additional 1.10 on your poison damage that will be transferred to the minions, especially to the rogues. Sorry, to the rogues, not to the minions, to the rogues, skeleton rogues. Okay, and then so I remove this, removing the critical strike chance. I'm thinking I have to remove this as well, removing this, and I'm thinking to invest it on here so that our minion in the sacrifice of our life, and basically when you cast a spell, and I believe this is a spell if I'm not mistaken. This is considered as a spell if I'm not mistaken, or this one, scaling tags spell. I'm not sure though, but we can try. The idea of this build is to really stacks as many poison hit, to inflict as many poison hits, to inflict as many poison ailment on the enemy as many as we can. The plenty of poison ailment that we are inflicting the enemy, the more damage that we'll be dealing with them, because they can stack with one another. So basically one tick, that's its own separate tick, then another one, it's another tick, then another one and another one, and we have seen, like, I think, I don't know, for some reason on my stream 2 days ago, like, something is wrong with the game. I don't know if my computer is tired and the drops is pretty bad. And technically yesterday I was after conducting some testing, I have got good loots, which it already improved the DPS and our defenses at the same time. So I think with regards to the skeleton rogues, if we go back here, let's go to resources, let's go to minions. So if we try to find rogues, why no matching? Oh, no S. Okay, so skeleton rogues has a basic 20% chance to apply poison on hit. On our acolyte passive tree, we already give them an additional 42%. So I think 42%, all we need is 38, 42, 20, so that's 62. Then on our passive tree, then all we need is around 38. So 38, approximately 7 per point, 7, 5, like 6. Maybe 6 is enough just to reach that 100%. So basically each attack, they're inflicting poison ailment. So that I'm still thinking, what is the other 4 points that we can invest? So going back again with our planner, or our poison bonins. What am I saying? Passive. So this is right, this is right, I'm still thinking whether I should replace this one, move it to here, so that will give an additional 10% increased damage. So that's going to be 40. 40 times 4 times 5, so that's 20. And then 2, so 10% on increased attack speed, because we will be inflicting more poison hits the faster that the rogues are attacking. So the faster that they attack, the more buildup of this poison ailment that they can inflict. And then speaking of this armor shred, this one reduces also by stacking armor shred. We are reducing the armor of the enemy. We are reducing their resistances. Therefore, we will be inflicting the poison damage will be much more potent. I'm still wondering if I still need to push this to, since we're removing 4 here, for example. Okay. And then we add it here, right? So we still have 1 more point. So maybe 6 here. Move this so that they have 12%, 24 damage. Summon skeleton poison penetration, they have that. I think other than that, I don't know if I still need to sacrifice the health regen here. Maybe remove 2 to maximize this. How is our regen at maximum? So I think we'll still be okay in terms of regeneration. I'm just assuming that we should be still okay. Well, when I fought with our demolition mages, I believe it's only like 600, right? So it's still manageable. Because this one we will be stacking as many shred chance, armor shred on every hit of our minions. And take note that this chance for poison, let's see if that is really additive. So what is, I think it doesn't show here. Ailment, poison. It only had damage here, but what is the chance? Here. Poison chance. At maximum. Poison chance. So here it says 42, so they are additive. And take note, the skeleton rogues has a basic 20%, so they are now at cap. Not cap, but they were able to reach 100%. And then speaking with the rates, they have 50% chance. So the rates are also inflicting 100% of the poison ailment. With regards to the volatile zombies, we're just using them. Actually, I'm just using them for the killing threshold. So there was a change on the skill tree of the rate, and that basically I tested them yesterday, and I can show it on the stream today. What I did is I don't put it on that their health is no longer decaying, but you are only maximum 2 rates. And I want to inflict as many poison as possible, and especially the armor shred. Again, the skeleton rogues are the one dealing the poison damage here that has a more potent. Okay, the rates I'm just using the rates. I'm thinking the idea here is to have 6 rates that can inflict, also that they can add armor shred, so that we can build up this armor shred ailment as many and as quickly as possible. And not only that, we are increasing the number of minions, therefore we are also increasing our mana, ward regeneration per second through our passive, this one. I can't remember if I'm using this before and then I switched to this one. So I think I switched with this one on the previous stream, right? So imagine you have 6 rates, 6 volatile zombies, so that's 12. 9. So basically you have 6 rates, 3 brand guards, so that's 9. Then plus 9 of our skeleton rogues, so that's 18. All we need is just to add 2 more. If there will be 2 more volatile zombies on the field, then we are now maximizing a 200 ward per second. I believe that is good enough. And speaking of critical strike chance, I was thinking here maybe I should go with the Omnis for more critical, because we're not creating anymore. So that ring, that amulet is now useless. It's not going to be efficient. Omnis, however, the fact that it adds skill levels and it has these resistances, now with that, I can now remove the resistances on this idol and replace it with health. So that's why we can have at 2,966 health. And then I'm also thinking maybe I'll replace this cycle of putrescence, and maybe, you know, I'll just go with, I don't mind auto summoning the zombies, but I feel like it's gonna be more potent. I don't have any benefit on this affixes, but if I will go with the turquoise, or did I spell it wrong? Maybe. So Intel, we'll go with this one. Then life. Oh, sorry. Poison damage. Then health regen, probably like that one. Or you know what? That is fine. Can go like this. And then or you are 5 and then you are 6, because the reason why I'm stacking as many intelligence as possible, probably 63 is fine. Maybe this one, instead of minion health, let's make it similar. So poison, poison damage. Okay, if you're there, then it's fine, because I want it to be like symmetrical with what's wrong with my typing today? Intel? Something like that, right? So basically we still have the minion health. So now at least we have 3033 with 1100 health regen, right? even though we don't need the minion critical strike multiplier, and we're still good on our resistances. And speaking of resistances, the reason why I'm investing on intelligence is this one. The Decay's aura affects the enemies on that aura to reduce their poison resistances for every one intelligence. So we have 63 there. So we are reducing their poison resistance at 63%. And again, we have this one, another minus 20. So therefore, we are reducing approximately 83%. And according to the data, the enemies scales their resistances 1% per hour level. So right now we are at level 80 plus. Then their resistances is 80 plus. But I believe when we reduce the resistances, I think we are reducing from the cap resistances, not the maximum. That's how I read it on the website. So reducing their resistances, like zeroing out their poison resistances, then we have the minion necrotic poison damage. Then I believe they're gonna deal more, I would say insane amount of damage. So alright, let's update our planner. Oh sorry, the filter. So speaking of skills, so now it's here now. I need to travel this way because I need the mana efficiency because we are keep on summoning them. Speaking of skeletons, so we have this. I believe I made a mistake here because this one is a multiplicative damage. This one should have been prioritized rather than on the speed. So let's remove, I think right now I can only remove 2. Right, so we are going to remove 2 here. So hopefully if we get that Omnis or the ambition of the Erase Acolyte, then we will have 1 more point. Therefore we can maximize that damage there. And then Aura of Decay, I believe I need to add more of this. 2 more points on this one and then 1 more point on this. And again, this is also another poison resistance reduction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Then we can add 1, 5. Oh, sorry, this is poison damage taken. Sorry. This is resistance. This is poison damage. But this is multiplicative. You take less poison damage. It's like damage reduction, poison damage reduction for us. I think we need to invest on this one first and then this one. So let's respec on this. Okay, filter. So amulet, I believe we're still fine. Ring. So ring, we're going to try. Gold to for now we'll go with the turquoise again. And then with regards to the affixes, poison damage, probably we are now going to remove the minion health. We have the poison damage here, and then we're gonna replace it with back with intelligence. Same thing with this one, gold ring. Probably let's add the turquoise here so that we can try. Now, okay. Should I create another plan or I'm just gonna stick with this one? I think I'll just stick with this one. I don't want to keep messing up because the reason why is I don't want to What if this one? No, I believe there is a high chance that we don't need the gold ring, just in case. I'm 100% based on the planner, since we're not using the death rattle anymore. But for now, I think for the second upgrade, then we need the turquoise, not the gold anymore. Then back to intelligence, and then especially when you get the, by the way, when you get the lethal concentration, if you take a look on the affix here, minion leech 8% of poison damage as health. And take note, we can inflict so many poison damage, and I believe they can deal approximately maybe 20k or 100k damage in total. Then, or maybe each minion, each rogues can inflict like a total of say 5k each. Then they have a constant healing source. So I would say with the whatever health that we are giving them, I believe that should be fine. So I'm going to respec this, putting it here, remove this, then add more armor shred here, and then remove this, and then we switch to giving frenzy, more attack speed on our skeleton rogues. Anyway, so we'll deal with that later. So we'll just have to update this first. Rings, so we're going to added health and health regeneration. That's correct. That's correct. And then we add intelligence, and then we remove the minion health. Except the subtype, no longer gold, but we need the turquoise. Same thing with this one. Turquoise. Then equal to 6. This one 6. Intelligence, damage type, minion, remove the health. Okay. What else that I need to update? So I made some changes on the body armor. I have this trial. That the trial is what did I added here? What is this trial? Health regeneration. What is the difference of this one? Increased health. Oh, increased health. Increased health. I think I was trying to do something here. Increase health regen, right? I'm thinking, what is the best LP that we can add? Is it health or $3.5? I think we should be okay with this one, with 3.5 health. That's why I made the trial, to see if that is going to be more potent. Okay, let's respec this one too. Let's add the 6 points here, or 5 for now, so that it is going to be the same as this one for now. Removing this, then 6 points, there's 3 here, maximizing the armor shred, and this one, more speed. Okay, how's our intelligence? 36. Okay, I think that's fine for now. Oh, speaking of armor, I found this armor yesterday, and somehow it's so ironic that when I'm not streaming, the good drops are raining on the ground. Armor LP. This is, I believe it's going to be a highlighted. Tada. Okay, big letters. And with regards to our filter, that is this one. What does it mean is that, what is that mean, by the way? I forgot. 13, 15. This one? I thought it's this one. Oh, because the other, well, what is the other affixes? I'm getting scammed here. Intelligence, added increased health, +1 skeletal mage. Skeleton. Ah. One summon skeleton. One increased health regeneration. Except the physical resistance. Okay, now it makes sense. The reason why this is the perfect LP, if you take a look here, we can seal the physical resistance, add the increased health here or the health regen, and then add the intelligence here. Then therefore this armor will contain all of the 4 major affixes, all the major affixes that we really need for the armor. And if we are lucky, so therefore this particular armor, we shouldn't use this on a regular LP. This should be at a minimum 3 LP, so that we will be taking advantage of all the 3 out of 4 affix that will be carried on our armor. And hopefully we can get the 3 LP. That's going to be wonderful. Now, speaking of armor, the weapon, the lethal concentration. I got this yesterday. 2 LP. Okay, 2 LP. So the thing with the weapon, it's so hard to get the spear. To be honest, it's so hard to get the spear. So before we start playing, so let's go to the observatory. Let's find an exalted spear prophecy. Hopefully we can get a better affixes on the spear. Alright, we can add one more lens. Where did I put the lens again? Is it on the idol? Here? 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 Oh, here. It's on my pocket. It's on my pocket. It's on my pocket. Dungeon. I'm looking for weapon. So this is dungeon, so I need the arena. This is weapon, right? This is weapon. Spear, 200 spear, Shade of Orbis. Okay, we're gonna do it soon. Weighty corruption, come on. I'm not there yet. Oh, speaking of, we need to buy it first.
Yes. I was just on my way to amend the record.
Arena events. Diamond Matron. Right, we want to grind on Hiorot on the Age of Winter for the physical resistance blessing. We can do that. How about you, sir? Exalted Mages, 100 corruption. Let's go. Emperor Corpse says, I believe I'm also ready for this one. Let's get one more. One more. Raya, I'm not doing Raya yet. Abomination. That's a boss. Boss is the timeline bosses. I would rather go with the boss, like when you kill the boss one time, not multiple times. Come on, give me one more. Just one more. Abomination again. Rift Beast. Can do. Yep. Right. Let's go. Can I check the Reign of Dragons? How far am I on the timeline? Hopefully we can farm both of them tonight. We're close. Should we get him first? And then we have the Gates of Orbis, right? Yep. I think a couple more, then we're ready. There's something I want to try first. I need find an enemy. Are you applying shred? They are applying shred. That's good to know. That is good to know. That is good to know. Let's bring in our bonins. And we have a Reef Beast. Oh. Oh, right. That's why I feel like they're not dealing enough damage. The Dread Shade. There's no escape for you, sir. And the Dread Shade is gone again. Unfortunately, I have a buff. The reason unfortunately this is giving, that is a very potent buff that gives health, damage increase. So we are not going to see the full damage output of our minimies. Level of affixes. I almost died. I didn't notice. I didn't notice. I almost died. Yeah, let's refresh. Or maybe let's refresh the rogues later. Oh, still alive. $200 armor stacks. That's 2,000 armor reduction. I wonder if our how can I see if our minions are getting frenzied? My goodness, I'm not yet ready. Why am I draining my mana? Ooh, that was close. I was not paying attention. I was because something is wrong with my damage output. This is not the same as their damage output yesterday. I'm burning mana. Oops. No, this is... The fight is different than yesterday. I'll keep this one, keep current. I think there's something wrong with... Hmm. That ambition of an erase is so rare.
Hello, traveler.
Oops. It's just something is off. Is it because of this one? Don't tell me that this defiling nova is... It says powerful defiling nova, but I don't know how powerful that nova is. Enemy poison resistance. Maybe if we have that 1 point, then we're gonna put it here.
Hello, traveler. Hello, traveler. Hello, traveler.
And your minions deal damage over time multiplicative with other modifier per point of your vitality. 1% more damage over time per vitality, and we have now 18. So that is 18% more damage over time multiplier, and we're talking about again the poison. Maybe that's the reason why. Because I'm also trying to figure out the damage mechanic. Like when you see that's the reason why I invested more on this. Is because when you see that more, the multiplicative damage, that is going to scale. That is much more potent compared to the increase in damage. I mean, if that is potent, that I made the wrong choice. I should have, or should I? Anyway, never mind. I mean, I should have taken that, taken this echo, so that the next echo should be the. what you call this? I'm burning my mana. Is it because of this one? I need one more. Whoa, 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 whoa. I cannot keep up with the mana. Yesterday I was doing fine. What did I do wrong? I mean, it's really, if it's really hard to manage this their max. Oof. What the heck? I mean, worst case scenario, really? We're just gonna Shade of Orbis. Alright, let's go 62. So this is going to be Corruption 220. I wonder if we can go to Orobis right away on Hiorot. Where's the safest area? Ah, okay. So it will start outside and then it will go inward. Okay. Round 2, sir. Oh, speaking of Orbis, I think the Omnis is dropping. Orbis is dropping the. Hey, no good spear, man. Oh, 210. Oh, I lost one. I lost one gaze. That's why it's only 210, but it's okay. Anyway, let's go to. Let's get our physical blessing. You know what? It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Shall we give it a try? It's just... we don't need to keep on summoning it. We'll just take it easy on the summoning. Maybe I was summoning so hard. Haha! Melt like butter. Melt like butter. Just gonna strolling and relax. Ah, there's two champion, eh? Lorca, Ghost. And it's down. Hey, it's not yet over. I think I'm gonna be full, so I don't want to sort out because maybe give me a second. Where the hell are them? Because I want to cast the Dread Shade. Probably my muse like Excuse me? We are all in the middle of the fight and then you're pulling us out? What the hell is wrong with you? It's dead. Okay. Armor reduction, 18 vitality, increased health. I'm good with the armor now. Wow. Okay, let's fully set up the gear. So I got this one yesterday and then this one also. So let's seal the the elemental resistance, and I believe we have, do we have the armor bonus reduction? So we have 27, that's enough. Okay, let's seal this one. This is going to be 100%. Boom. Add citadel. Let's add this one. Okay. $26. 111. If I add this one, 80. Wow, it's still bad. So I guess I need 44. So I need on the boots 164. It seems like it's not enough. Anyway. This is good. We're just gonna upgrade this one and this one with poison damage. I like the health regen though. Okay, let's go back. And I have this one. And he's dead. I just need the blessing. Basically, it's still fine. As long as there is enemies, like the you just don't have to keep on summoning the you just don't have to keep on summoning the wraith, just one at a time. Then basically they're almost gonna stay alive most of the time. Yep, since we don't have any, we're just gonna gamble while we are still waiting for the best affix. Hopefully we can roll for the additive damage. That would be nice for the bow, specifically melee and bow, or necrotic penetration. Wow, now I'm looking for turquoise. They're not dropping. Oh, another amulet here. Hopefully, I don't know if we can get an Omnis. Oh, speaking of Omnis, I think it says on the planner, yeah, it says on the planner that you can get Omnis from Orbis when you defeat Orbis at Corruption 200. So it makes sense that we didn't get any Omnis drop with Orbis. How about we wear this? Oh. Speaking of vitality, this one for vitality and health. We can also use that to increase our minion damage over time, which is their poison. We're done. Gain corruption 105. You know what? Let's increase the corruption level now. Though it's going to reset, right? There's two more here that we can take advantage of. Let's grab it. I believe the stability points it's not going to reset, so we should be okay. So far we have good damage mitigation, so which is nice. Except we need to be careful on this. Oh, ooh, this is the crystallized beast. I've died several times on that rift beast. I feel like it has some kind of a damage penetration or something. Oh, raptors. That is not mine. Well, who knows if we can get the omnis here. Right. 90. Okay, okay. I see some problem. not really a problem, but it's just the early damage scaling. Like, what is the of course those nodes that we have invested is still important. It's just what is the first one that you need to chase with. What I have noticed is that the poison stacks, it's quite slow. From what I have seen, in just a matter of seconds, the rogues were able to build up to 300 poison stacks.
Hello, traveler. Hello, traveler. Hello, traveler. Do not dwell on it.
I have better. What is this one? Nope. Speaking of amulet, increase poison damage with health regen per second. Somehow, I'm not getting any good drops on this stream. When I was not, when I'm not streaming, like yesterday, I was, oh, I got this, oh, I got a 2 LP lethal concentration. Like now, nothing. What's going on? It's different, isn't it? And take note, by adding in intelligence, we are also increasing the physical the poison resistance. We are increasing the poison resistance reduction to the enemy when they are within the aura of decay. Instead, strong mind. Okay. Orbis. Oh, okay. Oh, another one. But how come it's always necrotic penetration? Why it's, oh shit, my speaker died. Give me a second, give me a second. Okay, what is this? Siphon Anguish. What am I going to say? Poison penetration. Poison penetration. Should we add it now here? Well, I have some spare. So this one is 201. And then LP. Have another one again. Should we add it now so that we can have a better DBS? I don't know if I lost a gaze of Orbis. Probably. Oh, there's I think that will be my goal for today, because I know I did some explanation on the build early on the stream. Probably tomorrow there's one more blessing that we can still further increase the DPS of our minions. Not DPS, but I feel like we need more. I wonder if we still need more armor or minion damage, and the blessing I'm talking about is the Spirit of Fire. Spirit of Fire. And it's dead. See, look at the poison stacks, reaching up to close to 400. And if you notice the difference a while ago, we are building like this. The poison chance build up like it's like 90, 100. Like here, now we can really see the difference with that, adding, reaching up to 100% on the poison, right? And we're talking about not just one, a total of 15 minions, excluding the volatile zombies, because volatile zombies are not frequently being summoned. Now I'm just thinking, which one is better? Raid with +2, which are always alive, or the volatile zombies that are always here, which are the one that we're gonna be constantly summoning? It's just, we just need to be cautious on summoning, because otherwise it's gonna burn our affix, runes, or glyphs. Runes. Because the difference between the rates, even though they are still draining their life, they have a good life leech on their poison hits through the lethal concentration. Easy. I think if we don't have a good armor and maximum resistances, we could have died. We could have died. To be honest. Like 39 percent, and then a little bit damage reduction on the elemental damage as well. Right, what is the purpose of having so much DPS if you're getting one shot by the enemies, right? Decent damage, but staying alive. 4, 28, 50, 100. And take note where we are losing our for some reason, well, because of the one who's carrying the Dreadshade is really taking a lot of damage. And take note that even though they are still leeching life from their poison damage, the one who's carrying the banner will still take a lot of hits. Nice, let's go. Maybe tomorrow. I'm almost done with the stream. I'm just gonna, hopefully I'm almost there on fighting Kiorot. Tomorrow we're gonna fight T4 Jura, and let's put in the an affix on that 1 LP 1 LP lethal concentration, so that we have an additional damage boost. I think for every, I don't have to wait, or I don't have to stack the Gaze of Oribis if there is an Oribis, since we are already at 205 corruption. We'll just try if we can. Let's farm that Omnis. Wow, and still no sign of wow. Really, until now? Like, how rare is that silly ambition of an erased? Wow. It's a garbage now. Well, we can still use it. Technically, it says increase minion area because our skeleton rogues has a minion tags of area. Why is it here? It's here. Minion area skills. Speaking of that increased damage of, I'm gonna research. I'm gonna check that out. if does the minion damage over time also scale the poison damage? Because if that is the case, how about we invest? Whoa, who's doing that? These two? How about we stack the vitality? Whoa, 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 easy, easy, something happened there. Whoa. Who's doing that? Woo. Wow, that is... Is this the dungeons effect? What is this, or this lizards? Who's doing that? I'm out of mana. I think it's them. Huh. You think you can kill me, sir? Yeah, it's them. Wow, so much. Oh, nice. The acolyte. Finally, it's here. Finally. Though I'm going to lose so much poison damage, increase health. Oh! Well, good thing that I'm still holding this, A good thing I'm still holding this. Huh? Good thing I'm still holding that. Haha. What is this? Boo. Okay, let's... Do you have a slot? Okay. I'll keep you there for a while because I might afraid that I may accidentally shatter you. And speaking of shattering, forgot to buy some to fill up my runes of shattering. 964. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be your rot. Did you engage already? Oh, okay. I thought you engaged already. Like, what the heck? That was a very slow response from me. Go boys! 6 raids, 9 rogues still alive. Let's bring in some cavalry. Yep, survivability is still good. Minions are not dying a lot, especially the raids. We can still bring in some more volatile zombie. Your rot is invulnerable. Yeah, just kill these city minions. And he's down. Bring in the Harbinger. $274, 3, 400. Boom. Not today, sir. Not today. I wonder if I need... Oof! That was my mistake. Speed, speed, speed. I think I didn't check because I'm so focused on the fight. I feel like I lost some DPS because of this poison damage. Now what did I lost? This one. And which one? This one. Which I added? This one? I think this one. Let's remove this one, or that one is okay. I think that one is okay. But this one, this one was taken out. Rest, still fine. Still okay. This one. This one. I think this one is still fine. because of this multiplicative more damage over time. Okay. Let's bring in our boys. We still have 914. I'm stuck. I think that 45% poison damage, I feel like I'm gonna review this fight. Like I think there's a significant increase in damage difference. Oh, that is a long fight. Round 2, sir. Round 2. Round 2. I just need to be cautious on that circle when it appears. It's like I feel like it's really going to deal a very menacing menacing blow. Menacing bow. Physical resistance. I see physical resistance. What is this one? Wow. No physical resistance. My goodness. Endurance threshold. Oh, I don't have any blessing yet. Okay. Cold damage, block, no. Chance to apply frostbite. I think I'll just go with endurance threshold. Though it doesn't have any really a significant benefit, but it's fine. Well, that is... Well, so far, basically... The damage is fine. While our defenses are still good. Like, I don't have to keep on, you know, dodge here, dodge there, just to, I can sustain the damage impact of, as long as you don't stay in front, like on that, depending on the boss. Like for that Hiorot, you don't have to stand in front of him, especially when he casts his beam of ice. Like you're gonna be froze in, I think, 2 or 3 seconds. You're gonna be slowed down first, you're gonna get chilled, and then in a matter of few seconds, then you're gonna get frozen. And then if you're not careful enough, you'll be hit by his powerful blow. And we got the, I think, third Harbinger. Right. That is, so imagine if the critical strike chance here should have been vitality, right? I'm gonna check that out. If this one if the damage over time here also refers to the poison damage, and take note, this is a multiplicative damage. We have 25 here. Should we invest on vitality rather than on intelligence? Either way, vitality will give us poison resistance and health, so that is still benefit for us. We are investing supposedly on the intelligence, not because of of course we're getting damage from the intelligence to our minions, but more importantly because of the effect of this one. However, the purpose of this one is we are increasing our intelligence, increasing the damage of the minion, while we are also reducing the poison resistance. Therefore, we are still increasing the poison damage output. However, we are talking about 1:1 ratio between increasing your vitality and your damage over time of the minions. And speaking of overcapping our poison resistance, I have to check also how much damage is this Defiling Nova is also dealing, because the more that we are overcapping our poison resistance, the more frequent it increases the frequency of this Defiling Nova. The Defiling Nova, if you take a look on probably after this stream, you will notice that there is this big emission of a green smoke on the surrounding. Basically, that is the one that is coming from us, not from the enemy. That is from us. Like every what does it say? It says here, where are you? For every 15 seconds. Oh, I think this is the one that drains my mana. That for every 15 seconds, we are dealing this Nova. Okay, we are increasing our poison resistance. So the more that we are overcapped, the more frequent is this Defiling Nova, but it consumes our mana. But so far, even though I think because of the lethal concentration, giving the minions to leech health from the poison damage, from their poison damage, and because of this one, we are giving the regular rates to deal poison damage. Therefore, they're also getting the benefit, not just the rogues, but all minions who are dealing poison damage. We don't care about the volatile zombie because they need to die anyway. Though I'm losing, I think this is... I wonder if is it okay to remove one more point here? Oh shoot! You are the culprit. You are the culprit. Why it is so expensive? You are the culprit. Because this one should have been one. You're the culprit. This should have been one. Then I think I'm okay to lose 1 point here, and then we're gonna maximize this so that it will give an additional 10%. So that is at least I think 18%. 18%. 18 mana cost. So I think that's fine. Right? So that's the culprit. And speaking of the Omnis will add 1+1 to all skills. So we can again bring this back. And maybe we can add one more here again, so that we can have a multiplier damage again. There's also, I'm thinking, is it going to be efficient if I'm going to chase this one? Minus the number of the skeletons. However, they're gonna gain multiplicative damage of 80%. and health. Size, it doesn't matter. And then we invest on this one. However, maximizing this, right? How many minions, how many rogues should you summon so that you will gain a decent amount of recovery and damage? And take note, this is still a multiplicative damage. The maximum number of the damage here from the rogue of this node is 200%. Say you want a 100%. So you need to divide it by 2. Therefore, the maximum rogues that you need to have is just 2. Do you think 2, even though you have this multiplicative damage, they are enough? And we're talking about stacking poison damage. I don't know. And right now we have 9. Okay, I removed these 2 now. So we have 7. Divided by 2, so that is still round up to the next whole number. That will be 4. So if we maximize this, rogue damage is 200% divided by 4. So that is going to be an overall 50% multiplicative damage. And another one here, which is a total of 130% multiplicative damage. However, you have only maximum of 4 rogues. With all of those multiplicative damage, are they going to outperform the 9 rogues? But take note, if I'm going to remove 1 point here, 1 point here, if I'm going to remove 1 point here, the thing is, I'm short by at least 3. This one moved to here, this one moved to here. So it's hard. You need to have the +4 to level of summon skeletons in order to achieve this. Otherwise, you are short of nodes. We cannot remove this one. This one cannot be removed. This one cannot remove. Everything are basically on its proper place, except this one. We can remove 3. So there's 3. But take note, if we're going to remove this one, we're losing the multiplier damage again. 3, so that's 45%. So we're adding 130 minus 45, so that's, you're adding 90. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna continue on grinding on the Age of Winter until we get that blessing, and then next stop, Spirits of Fire to get that armor. Then going back to Raye to get that hopefully a higher blessing on a higher blessing on, oh, where's the blessing? A higher blessing on the void resistance. And then we still need to go back to Lagon to get that higher blessing value for that health region. I believe that is going to significantly increase our health region. So yeah, that's it for me today. So thank you very much for watching and for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.